Hello.
Hi.
Howdy.
We is live. Welcome or welcome back if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome to Novakast episode 490. 10 episodes away from 500. Isn't that crazy?
And Robert is still live.
For now. Merry Christmas. Robert is here with us. I gave the Christmas present earlier of not having a wheel or cards or punishments for tonight. Goodness.
I won't be able to do anything about it.
No. You're lucky that you're not getting what I was gonna get you.
Oh, fun.
No, I'm just gonna give it to Aden instead. Oh, I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you later. Because I jokingly said with Aden, because of things going on right now, I was like, Aiden's going to be, by default, getting the joke gift this year.
Yeah.
He's not going to want it.
Oh, my documakra, isn't it?
I'm not telling you. I'm telling Rob. You don't get to know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why would I give up the goat now? I'd rather just tease you about it until Christmas. And that in itself is a gift to me. That's your gift to me.
I'm not gonna be opening Oculus here. No way, no how.
Me punishing you this way is your present to me for Christmas.
That's fair.
I feel grand. Alright, so we're going back into, oh yeah, sorry. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome to Steady Buddies Not Numbered, Kickass Run Edition. Since we're playing Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, with the addition of Rob. He was with us during the last stream, so we're going to continue on, and so he can experience this game in full. I've thought about possibly buying it on the PS5 to see if the audio issues would kind of abate, but I'm not sure, because I've been seeing people say on Reddit that they've had issues with it on console. If it gets too bad, maybe. I may consider it just to see, because the game's not that expensive. And I just got paid today, so it's only like 20 bucks
Hopefully
on...
it's not as buggy as on the PS on the PlayStation or whichever console you get it.
It would be
compared to like how buggy Freedom Planet ended up being. Oh my goodness. Love that game, but don't get the PS4 version. Never.
Noted. All right.
So many crashes.
Let's go. Let's continue this. Oh. Beach bum emo Jesus. Oh, let's go to the underworld. Even better. So, by the way, I don't think we showed Rob that there are journal entries for all the characters. They update based on what decisions you make. We haven't been really reading these in depth during our playthrough of it. Just because there's so much. It, like, updates after every interaction. Okay, now let's go to the underworld and meet Persephone. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's go to hell. Go. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. That song has been stuck in my head all day.
Welcome to the underworld.
Yep.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how.
It's one of my favorites.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Rob, I'll let you go first.
Is it dangerous?
There are idols here other than Persephone?
Almost guaranteed.
Is it dangerous?
Shouldn't be, but before Calliope, I would have said an idol getting murdered was next to impossible. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Aden.
No.
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass
All
run.
I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
It might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects. You need to be
Oh.
prepared to use your
Headbutt
powers,
her.
as you did with me.
I
Come
can
find me in
see
the
that
crowd if you
happening.
need anything.
Show your dominance.
Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Lord.
No. We're in hell. Oh. Lady. Alright, my turn.
Technically, the underworld isn't hell.
I know. I was making a bad stretch of a joke. Let's talk to Pan.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Rob.
I'm sorry, why do I think of that one guy from Skyrim that makes you do the drinking game?
Like a skinnier version of him? With horns?
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Well, actually,
I
no,
do, Aiden doesn't.
That dude has horns too.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get into the Elder Scrolls. I've tried. I just can't.
Morrowind embittered him. Or was it Oblivion?
It was Morrowind.
That's what I thought.
Thanks for the address.
It was. Morrowind is the prime reason why I have difficulty getting into games like that.
I
Fair.
should thank you for the address. It's what led me.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember,
And speaking
how you managed to stir the sun god from his...
There we go. Yes?
I was gonna say, speaking of games, you guys hear how much blown up the audiences have been for Sonic?
Sonic 3? No.
Yeah, everybody's loving it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Also, Sonic 4 has already been greenlit.
Of course it has.
Oh, and apparently, only spoiler, because, F you, TikTok. Apparently,
Should I deafen? Remember, I don't want to know
people are gonna see the
anything
movie
but...
anyways.
Well, fine. Go ahead.
So, post-credit scene. Because again, F you, TikTok. Amy Rose.
I was just gonna say Amy.
And Metal Sonic.
Of course.
Oh.
It would be weird to bring Amy in without Metal Sonic, considering Metal Sonic was was responsible for kidnapping Amy during Sonic CD.
By the way, not just one, like 30 of them.
Oh. Okay, might be going the Sonic Heroes route. Good to know.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine what Big the Cat's gonna look like. In Sonic 4.
Is he going to be just as racist as I remember? Based on how...
Or stupid.
It's from Game Grumps.
Oh, okay.
They made him out to be like an Armenian taxi driver. That was kind of dumb. Like Big the Cat just going around and just making just spouting off racial slurs. Sorry, I'm not racist myself, just to be clear. PSA. Anyway, unpause.
From his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Aden.
You knew I'd find him?
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play
Gee, I
innocent, but I
wonder.
just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
In the case of this game, you do kind of look like the
Speaking
Oracle.
of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
Rob.
He's been picking people's pockets too.
He'd be more likely to put something in people's pockets. And not in a good way.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not touching that temple.
Good. Make your choice.
I need to find Persephone.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Wait, what?
Aden.
This one feels more like the Kickass option. Are you afraid?
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is afraid.
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible.
Do you have hooves?
You barely know me, my little dumpling. But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
How can I trust you?
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Yes.
I see what you're hoping I choose.
I said nothing.
I saw the mouse cursor.
Yeah, it's on screen. What about it?
I just don't vibe with him. I'm sorry. Seems so.
I don't either. I just wanted to see if you would.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
But I wouldn't hate it.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
I should go.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Ooh, am I the director of who we speak to next? Yes! Let's talk to Eros. I like him. I want a hug from him. He looks like he gives good hugs.
Oh. Hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
There you go, Rob.
How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
Yeah, the whole family tree thing for the Greek gods is so confusing.
Yeah, especially considering there are different stories for each one telling something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your choice, Aden?
Aphrodite is your mother?
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Whose turn?
Mine. Sounds like fun.
There are worse ways to spend a night out.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
True.
Rob.
Is everything okay?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Bad day.
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. But who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
I I want to go with that option, but would it
She's
be...
that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
Interesting. They went a different direction than last time.
Yeah.
Because he agreed to help us. Last time.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Because
So-
they used their wits.
Rob, Apollo or Hermes?
Hermes.
Is he drinking Ramune?
Whoa, you're here.
Looks like
I mean,
a
you gotta
bottle.
be somewhere, but
Yeah,
you're
it's
here.
gotta be.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
Want me to click it, Aiden?
Oh, what?
You're not
Or-
much like the other idols.
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says, one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Not really.
I really can't.
Wow, you sounded just like Apollo there. Yeah, I thought I saw him here. Dude needs a chill pill. Or a happy pill. Or both.
Rob,
How did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there. Within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Okay.
my turn, right?
Yes.
What? It's yours?
Oh, wait. Did I choose the last one?
No, that was. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Aiden.
You know what? I don't recall us asking before. Did you take the body?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
Okay, I do remember now.
This is probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
She didn't like. Or is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't like the idols?
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
How did you become
You've
an
only
idol?
been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Why do you call yourselves her? I already... We chose How Did He Die last time, right?
I think so, yeah.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Yes, right.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around forever?
Maybe?
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her.
Yay!
I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
Let's talk to Apollo first.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
Eden.
Tell me about Persephone?
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Why is everyone scared of her?
My turn, right?
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Now it's your turn.
What's her story?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
And
Much of that is true.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
okay, there's what you guys were telling me.
Kick-ass run? Kick-ass run.
Sounds like Hades had it coming.
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but
Are we blurring kick-ass with
that would be a
asshole?
lie. Persephone was punished for the murder. The
That's kind of how I've been
underworld
doing
taken from
things.
her. And we all stood
Yeah.
by and let it happen.
I mean,
She
might
has
as well.
never forgiven us. And
Kick-ass
honestly,
will run.
I can't blame her.
Rob.
I don't blame her either.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Wait, so
What's up?
I wish it was my turn because I kind of want to ask the question. So she murdered an idol.
That's actually what I was about to pick anyway.
Wait,
Okay.
Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, Long time ago, yeah.
What about all of
Thankfully,
Athena's
most
rules?
of the time when we get
Wouldn't
options like
Persephone
that,
have been, I don't know.
you
Executed?
get
The murder of
pick-
Hades is
it won't
probably
go
why
away
we now have that
most
rule.
of the time.
Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
And now I've got he had it coming stuck in my head.
I
No.
learned
Nope.
long ago not to.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Rob.
This isn't your kind of place.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
No. Try living a little.
You know, fun doesn't just
Good.
happen, Apollo. It's okay to not beat yourself up 100% of the time.
I know.
I know you know, but you're in a club. Live a little.
This style of music is unfamiliar to me, but thank you, Grace. I'll try my best.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
For some reason, I can kind of sympathize with Apollo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Rob.
I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone.
And hello,
I
welcome
have
to the stream.
questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
Kickass run. Aden?
Kick-ass run.
Kickass run.
That's it. I'm done talking.
Grace, I don't think this...
Forget it, Apollo. She's spoiling for a fight, so why not give it to her?
So it's a challenge after all.
See how different this is.
If we can hear it.
Good point.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Okay.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have
Damn it.
right in the mood to make little the shadows draw me, and you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends.
On the attack.
This ends.
Want to test this? Me with your coterie, ogling expect. Up, all come for free. Won't be easy.
Really?
Possibly. Shadows don't scare me. Survive it. You wanna do?
You're wasting time now. All a Mickey Mouse in a lie. Give up, little girl. This is leaving. Seen it so many times. We all know this. We all know how it ends.
Kick-ass run?
Because
The Persephone, oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, Peach, of my memories. Up on my ancient history.
Oh, God.
Was it you to the king of
Yeah, this is not.
before my time because I'm such a baby? Please teach me my ABCs. Never f***ities. So now, wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
This is way different than last time.
Don't you
It was more like a jazzy, bluesy way of kissing her ass. And now it's just like rap battle.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, don't get me wrong, the lines are good, but
Kick-ass run, Aiden. That's all you have to feel.
get it in your little head? You're spitting at the queen.
You guys run.
The dead.
kick-ass run.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive.
Oh my
You got
God.
real life news in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Get lost, little girl.
I need a room and a rider and a cut of the
You're
bar.
making me
I got
angry.
needs, you see. Say please, I'll bring keys and a couple.
Know how far we could
We haven't
descend.
fun yet. I'm sorry, what's how it already said. We're young, we live.
You're
you die.
asking for on a plea, so look and then see how this ends. How ways ends.
What are you gonna do,
Don't
MJ?
you have
Okay.
any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts, and nothing's ever been. Just now, maybe that's you. Time to move on. New, someone. Maybe that's you.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word.
What,
After
Muse?
what you did to her.
We didn't do anything
Don't
for
I
it.
just you on the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake.
Oh.
Calliope's sake.
Rob?
Kick-ass run?
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass run.
Wait, what? name, say my I'm gonna say my name, say my name, say my name. You little girl.
Oh, I don't like this. For multiple reasons.
Like this, it's not terrible, but it just feels weird.
I'm finding a flow now.
I liked being better friends with Persephone.
Yeah.
Here's why it's so loud, because no how it's gonna end.
It seems like she's smiled there, though.
Hopefully this is like a dominance move and she respects it. But maybe
Yeah.
not, because we told her that she's basically too old and go die.
Not just that, but we
Is that enough, Persephone?
basically said,
Do we need
screw
to go
you.
another round?
We
Sure.
did say screw you.
Just tell me one
Yeah.
thing. What prompted this little visit of yours?
We went to Calliope's apartment, and we know that you own it.
I see. Follow me then. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
Rob.
So you gave it to her?
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I
Knowing
had
what
to
we
know
know
the truth.
now, that sideways glance just a
That was
moment
you?
ago
I didn't
makes
find
a lot of
anything.
sense.
Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
You still think I did it?
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Rob.
Did Calliope have any enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Well, Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Phayn?
I'll do it. What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should
Yeah, it's
consider
not
the idea.
the style.
For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power.
So
Hecate's domain.
Grace can do this.
And
Oh,
it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything
What,
yet.
Rob?
Oh, wait. Okay, so Grace can basically pull the same thing that Una can in Final Fantasy X-2.
Yeah, kind of.
Ooh, Final Fantasy X-2 talk. I can't wait to leave. I'll be back.
Can I do for you?
I am not looking forward to getting back to playing Final Fantasy X.
Good luck.
Yep. I'm gonna be so upset with the final boss. I already know what it is.
Hopefully you haven't been powering up your Aeons too much. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, because I know about that too. Or what you're referring to.
I mean, after you're done with that whole shtick, the battle itself is a joke. It's
Like I
practically
said,
a battle.
like I said, I'm gonna be super upset about when I finally get to the final boss for that game. Because I already know what it is.
I was kidding, by the way. I just wanted to find a good segue to leave and use the bathroom.
You know what? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. It's out of decision, so
I
I just want music.
was gonna say there's a game I remember a while back. It was called Dual Hearts on the PS2, and I absolutely love that game. As simple as it was,
Never heard of it.
I would say it was like the precursor for Kingdom Hearts. Kind of the same premise, somewhat. Maybe. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll this one out. Could Athena be the killer?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only: to protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Be sure about that.
Well, in that case, shouldn't we tell her?
Couldn't we go to
Tell
Athena
her that
with
she's the
this?
killer?
If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus,
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
You're both still suspects.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Ouch.
Okay, this
The
isn't...
one and only god I killed deserved it.
That's what I told him.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass run.
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me. Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
God of War edition.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what
Really awkward moment for a song.
Yeah.
Grace did it. Grace is at fault for this one.
One match did you strike that consumed you.
Like, oh god, not this right now.
Turns out she hates musicals.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen with a were few ones.
Stop this. Every action comes with a cost.
Lost to.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been.
Tis enough! Enough! This helps no one!
There he is, God of the Sun.
Rob.
Flip a coin.
Which one's heads?
Apollo.
Siri. Flip a coin.
Tails.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they have you paralyzed. People want more from you. Gone. Follow him.
This time,
Or
you know what? Stay with Kick-ass run. Stay with Persephone.
We treat her like shit, say screw you, and we're
Now that
gonna hang
Apollo
out with you
isn't
some more.
sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Was all that necessary?
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke it.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
You're gonna help me?
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
Well, what should I say? That I've changed my mind? That Calliope might have chosen you after all?
No, it's just...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah.
Aden.
I'm deciding.
Sorry, is this annoying yet? I figured I'll ask in part 4.
It's the return of the distracted cursor.
Hey, remember Christmas present? No cards or wheels. You're good.
Oh, good lord.
No. No, lord, lady.
Would it be Kickass to go flirty?
Rob?
Is it my turn again?
No.
No.
He's asking, is it Kickass to be flirty?
With Persephone.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Sorry, I almost spit out my pop. It went on my nose. Damn it, Rob.
In that case, is Athena really not an option?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see?
You're welcome.
At all?
She might. Athena's no
Merry
fool.
Christmas.
She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
That's harsh.
Well, that's harsh.
You'll notice I no longer live among my fellow idols. I left, as did Calliope.
Because of Athena?
Athena is why we survived. I'll give her that. But her fears can be smothering.
Rob.
Damn it.
Tell me what I should do.
Damn it!
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
All hail Grace, destroyer of worlds.
Kick-ass run.
You know, with the way things are going, yeah, that probably would happen.
Act 2. Fridge.
I
Freddie.
just realized. Can you pause real quick? Given what happens, either I can't remember if it's near the end of this act or in the beginning of the third act. Maybe it would have been an asshole route to go flirty and then do the kick-ass option in Hades.
Queen without a throne threw in lot with Persephone.
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
Oh.
Flirty.
Okay.
I'd never leave you behind, Freddie. You know that, right?
I'm still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight?
Freddy is my favorite. Is definitely my favorite character.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little.
You're
on
just
the
gonna make it
nose.
hurt harder,
I
huh?
wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
He is.
My turn. She's not so
She's
bad.
not so bad. At least with Persephone, you know exactly where you stand.
I guess. Wow, she just sounds so different from the myths about her. So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Rob.
What could he want?
Huh. I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Aden.
I kind of want to say screw both of them and go straight to Persephone, but I don't know.
I would say talk to Apollo. See what's up with him.
I want to see if he's pissed.
Good point.
Apollo?
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, emo Jesus, don't be mad. Look at you in your emo model pose.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't
Tempting.
expect to see you again.
Kick-ass run.
Thought you'd slink off without a word, huh?
I'm sorry.
You should be. That explosion of yours at the underworld? What the hell was that? You think that will help Calliope? Or are we back to making everything all about you again?
Hey, nobody
don't
but
like
me talks to Paul like that.
It's all right, Oracle. Is that it, Grace?
Oh!
Rob.
I still want your help.
I came here to see if you still wanted to help, Apollo. I could keep yelling at you, though. Feels good.
I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
All this?
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Goodbye, Grace. I
Oh.
hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh!
Oh, we just lost him,
Damn.
didn't we?
Is it whose turn? Is it Aiden's?
Yours.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, we can't revisit him?
Not right now.
Not at the moment.
Oh, damn.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
I just... What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Rob.
So is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
This isn't grand?
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, goody.
Rob.
I was expecting this.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you...
What kind of favor is this?
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart?
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
And if we screw it up?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Rob.
What a dick. What is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
You know, there's a saying about somebody who not hogs knowledge.
What is it? You're pig-headed?
I can't remember the full quote.
Ah.
But I know there is a saying about those that covet, or that hog knowledge. Something. I'll look it up.
I'll consider it.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Not filling up for possibly,
back already, are you?
screwing
It's just
over
as
that.
well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough
wanna
to
see
get an
what she
idea
has
of
to
what all
say.
the idols are currently up to.
Ah.
Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Phayn may be our prime suspect after all.
Okay, so she says the same thing that Apollo says.
Pretty much, yeah.
Rob.
Almost word for word.
You there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
Your turn.
Hold on. So I found something. So those who hoard knowledge refers to people who deliberately keep information and expertise to themselves, refusing to share it with others, essentially guarding their knowledge like a personal possession, often seen as a negative behavior in workplaces or collaborative environments.
That is true.
All right. I went to see Phayn.
I actually went to see Phayn at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
A reliquary. Interesting. I wonder what his angle is.
Why is that
What's so interesting about the Reliquary?
It's a magical library of sorts. Who knows why Phayn's interested in it? My suggestion? Do as he asks. At the very least, Hecate might prove to be of help to you, if it's written in her bloody book.
Her book?
You'll see. I want to send you to a party, Grace, one Aphrodite is holding. She and Eros know Phayn perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Okay. Why a party? Oh,
It's my turn. But yeah, why
Why
a party?
a party?
Okay.
Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Phayn is really up to.
In a way, think of the book like the Akashic Records. All that is and will be.
He would have seen that for himself.
No, so kind of like the Book of Rule.
Huh?
Oh, wait, you won't know that reference. From Armed and Dangerous.
Okay.
It's a sacred book in the game where those that use it can turn a whole population into trees.
Oh, okay. No. Not quite then.
Dude, that's like one of the next PC games I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it looks like crap, but supposedly it's really fun.
Okay.
Dude, like when I start I'm waiting to get my new place just to play that game, because I want to be very, very enthusiastic when I'm playing it, because there is so much crazy stuff in that.
Oh.
Again, it is. Dude, okay, you know what? Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
Yep.
Well, why can't I talk to Aphrodite?
You
I'm gonna
know
find the
Aphrodite
image.
better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome. Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Aden.
Reliquary.
Trying to find a good
I'm
image.
sorry, Aphrodite's party is my least favorite part
When I
of this
opened
game.
that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard
Not
to
quite ready
say.
to rip that bandage
Weren't we
off
going to
myself.
some kind of library?
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and rip this one off.
I'd rather rip this one off.
So
That's
I
how
was
Pan
told.
described it. He said it was a, what's the word?
So it was written.
A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit
Xavier
surprised.
Renegade Angel comes to mind.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of,
Can't
how
touch
much
me
do you
that now,
actually
thank
know
you.
about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Wait and see what.
A picture you sent.
Oh.
I said it reminds me of Xavier and Renegade Angel. Based on what
You
little I
don't know
can
what
see.
that is? Be glad.
Oh, Rob knows what that show is.
Oh,
But for everyone else, be glad that you don't. And speaking of Rob, it's your turn.
Yeah.
don't look it up.
Please do. Actually, I don't mind it. For most people, they'll hate it.
The idol we're here to
Help
help
us
is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
So tell me about Hecate.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Should I throw a wrench into things?
You?
Good
That
idea.
sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
He's gonna die.
Who?
Freddy.
Your turn.
So is the Minotaur dangerous?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
asshole run.
This? It's Kickass Run.
Would it be more kick-ass if we could accomplish it?
I think it would be.
Okay.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
By the way, guys,
Huh?
that screenshot I shared, that's like one of the many things that crazy happens in that game.
That's not taking me
character-
away from Xavier Renegade Angel comparisons.
Oh, I mean, there's a moment where you meet Elvis.
A guy named Elvis or actual Elvis?
Actual Elvis.
Ew.
They're penguins that scream like roosters.
Okay,
There's a literal shark gun.
The parallels are
Shark
becoming
or shart?
stronger by the second.
Shark.
Okay, shark. Okay. There we go.
There's a moment where they meet the lady in the water, or the lady in the lake. And
Did they?
yeah. But unfortunately, one of the characters is an idiot. He's skipping rocks and accidentally causes head trauma.
Speaking of gods. One of my critiques from my department chair was that I'm not as good with transitions. I think I'm getting better.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Two friends may agree.
Orders within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Listen, lady. I don't care who you are. One more word and I'll have you dancing a jig until your giant feet fall off.
Grace...
No! I've had it with being threatened. Just once I'd like to go somewhere and not be challenged to a fight.
You... are... Grace?
Then Calliope is dead.
Yeah.
Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Wait, she knew?
Is that what you want to go with?
Yes.
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die? No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days. Or I could just tell you now? That cannot be. It is written. Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and... An accident? No, that's not what happened. Are you saying the books are wrong?
Seems so.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago. That is impossible. I don't know what to tell you. You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Okay.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research. Years? I don't have years. That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once. Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer. Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible. The Moi what? You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Yours.
Oh. Can I meet a Starion?
Asterion.
Actually, I
Asterion.
came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here. A visitor for Asterion? How strange.
Here comes the big old Minotaur.
Big scary Minotaur.
Are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Do it.
That's right. I'm here to improve your love life. Or so I'm told. Did I say something wrong?
No love life needed here. Nah, you've got the wrong man. Man bull.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
It is written.
Did you hear that? Phayn sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Maybe we could sneak in somewhere. Could there be a back door?
And do what? You weren't thinking of... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front...
I already forgot whose turn it is.
It's Rob's.
Kate? Question mark?
Kate? You don't mean...
Oh, that is so cute.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please, help me tell...
Why Kate?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
For some reason, I like this character.
Are you really the Minotaur?
You'll like this section.
The monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Say again?
I like the character, don't like this section. I don't like the number. But it
might be different.
Better than that.
I like the number. But it's gonna be different this time.
True. It's
Oh,
probably gonna end up.
No.
It's probably gonna go sideways.
Oh no.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Rob.
So you're in love with Hecate.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate,
Can you pause
Kate
real
is...
quick? Sorry, I just had a mental image of Theseus going through the labyrinth using wow, I'm drawing a blank on her name. The person who was turned into Arachne. There we go. Using Arachne's thread, getting lost and tripping over the thread, forgetting that it was there.
The Minotaur?
No.
Theseus? Okay.
the best. Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Whose turn?
Yours.
Oh. Why not?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I'm just not good at words. Right?
Don't
Really not
listen
good.
to that Kit Kat. You're safe. You're here with me.
I don't know if you guys heard me, but when he said that, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
And what if she turns you down?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Rob. Rob? You there? Is anyone there?
He's not muted. He's not muted.
No, I was muted. Sorry, I had to step away.
Oh, you okay, you muted the mic. Gotcha.
Yeah, I do that too. I just hit the button on my microphone.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Okay.
I guess we do this.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'm gonna go grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
Who? Freddy?
Freddy. Yeah.
Unlikely.
I mean, you guys kind of spoiled that for me already.
Yeah, so. Answer is not yet.
Oh, wait, I found the screenshot of Elvis.
I'm really afraid to look.
It's so bad.
Okay then.
Hi, I'm back. All this talk about fixing a man bull's love life made me want some food. So I got some Doritos. What is this? What are you sending? Is it from that game?
Yes. Yes.
That looks... What's the game called again?
Armed and Dangerous.
I've heard of that game. Came out in the 90s, right?
Yes.
I've heard of it. Alright, let's go fix the bull's love life, maybe. Maybe.
Exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You put a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me? I'm too excited to describe. In a China shop vibe, just breathe slowly. Tell her you love her. And get out loud, aren't I?
It's okay, just tell her what you want.
You rock my world, and I'm telling you.
Oh boy.
Already know the perfect mate ever be. 'Cause nothing is scary. I'm big and I'm hairy, and my head is on straight.
Okay.
Oh, this is slightly better than before.
I have one. From whence comes this confession? Surely you know I know some feeling. I've been so that I've known. The idea of more has left me quite reeling.
What do now?
Chorus.
You've cast it on. It's a thing that's killing me. But let's be categorical. Oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
Roll.
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
Kickass run. Anything in red.
Remember, Katie, that I've got your back. If ever this tower was under attack, I'd hunt them down like the old days. I'd chase them down the old... But you're a maniac.
It seems you desire a trial by fire. You believe I require a guard just in case. I'm a titan, you see. Such attackers would with one look at terror face.
You're not terrifying. They don't know you like I do.
That's not what she meant.
Hecate, please cast a spell on me to forget this whole embarrassment. embarrassing catastrophe. Underneath this bullhead's fur's a red-faced wannabe. Seriously, I'm freaking out. Grace, somebody please rescue me.
Kickass run? Just making sure. Rob, I see you typing. I know what you're gonna type. There we go.
This is a disaster. Grace, help me.
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to listen more. He's a bit bird, he on a word, but he flies like a bird. Door. Bobby, life under your tongue. He's all moved in.
Please understand, Grace, it's not him I can't face. My heart is a difficult place. I heard at its core burned so many before. Yeah, carries this torch, unaware of the fire.
Will you dance? Oh, never mind. This isn't the first time I've pretended to dance.
Really?
Yes, twirl!
Who thought a ball could live under a shell? I don't need your answer, you know me too well. This love my truth, I know so mad is beyond our control.
It's true, there's a part of me that burns for more. If I had my pick, it's you I adore. Not all is written, powers greater than fate. Me, the world puts on our plate. Yet, even so, I'll go with.
I wouldn't have it the way.
Will you let him in before it's too late?
Very well, I accept your proposal.
Can you lead? I ain't prepared for this.
My heart is a shiver so hard to describe. Feelings I feel coming from in unexpected. Barely know what to do. All this seemed impossible, yet now it's come true.
I feel like our story's about to begin. Coming out of the shadows has changed everything. To you,
I think you just did.
You trod the path.
Cast a spell on me.
Well, that was
Far
diverting.
better than I was expecting.
You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said
The first one
nothing?
was funnier.
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me.
Very, very
I'm
awkward.
only, you know,
But I will not
half a
deny
man.
the
You
humor.
have been a devoted friend
You
over
got
the
so
long
much
and lonely
love to
years, Asterion.
give. Well, wait, I'm
I
not
only wish
calling
I
you
had realized
fat.
sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Rob.
Happy it worked out.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Doesn't he sound like he's talking to a tin can?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
Wait. She didn't bring up the leather thing this time.
Didn't bring what? Oh, you're right.
She's like, yeah, an appropriate outfit. But I don't think we have enough leather. And then he kind of blushes.
Say, when I tell you.
You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Everything okay?
It's Aden.
Sorry.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she
you
did.
read my mind.
Yeah, well, Kate wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was right, so I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Rob.
Alright, whose turn is it?
Yours.
Okay. So... how did Calliope get
Those
inside?
alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope
Look
did
at
here,
the
it was
satchel.
enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Aden.
What kind of relics are there?
There we go.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog.
His demeanor
Then
is
I ran into
reminding me
Medusa.
of.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
His demeanor reminds me of Rex from Toy Story.
No.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
How was Calliope wounded?
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Whose turn?
Yours.
Okay. How do you know nothing was taken?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Rob.
So Athena knows.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
What's up, Rob?
Well, she's super scary, but
I was gonna say, kind of a odd mistake from the goddess of wisdom.
Yeah.
You know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
Honestly, I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads nowhere? What then? Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Okay.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
That's what he wanted.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, we were supposed to go to Aphrodite.
Yours.
It's mine?
Mm-hmm. Because I was going to go for the Kickass one. You read my mind, basically, and chose it. So.
You're welcome.
You might have warned me what his love life issue was.
What was it? Asterion wouldn't say.
You really didn't know?
It was exhausting trying to get the poor fellow to admit as much as he did. At any rate, you seem to have worked it out. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Kickass run?
Yes, run.
Kickass
You
run.
know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
Ugh.
Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
If I didn't have further knowledge, no.
You know what? Not without proof.
Give me a reason to believe you, Pan.
You want the ever-elusive proof. If I had that to offer, do you think I would hesitate to share it? Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
What a dick.
That's my cue to go, isn't it?
If you must. There are always alternatives, you know. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
Before I die? You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Yeah, kind of serious for the first second.
Yeah.
All right. Rob, where are we going next?
Hey, Google. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Medusa.
I like how
This must be the Viper's Nest.
there was on the wall that just showed just a second ago, it said, "Shut up about the rats," and somebody wrote underneath it going, "No."
Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
I certainly hope one of you...
Whoa!
Whoa!
What?
Oh, it's you.
Wait, was he here last time?
It is me.
No.
How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Let me guess. You feel bad about how we left our last conversation.
Me? Feel bad?
Yeah. You know, the part where Grace is already lost and why not use her while you still can?
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Rob.
Alright. Can she really turn people...
Medusa is the one who turns people
stone?
into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great.
Is there any way to make someone not a statue, if it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
Oh.
What's your advice?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
What's Medusa really like?
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See? That's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of
You'd
you.
be surprised, man.
I have a plan for getting inside.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Aden.
Confront. Kickass run.
You come in the balls.
I'm gonna laugh, but that's actually what happens.
Oh, you're not just going to... Oh.
Sure is. Just watch.
Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
Oh boy. Oh. Damn.
You're welcome.
Fuck you. Hey Siri. Give me a number between 1 and 3. Or not. Siri. Give me a number between 1 and 3. I did not say you're not Siri.
That would be 1.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't get that. No problem.
Private party is what I'm here for. Why else?
Okay, Siri.
All
you're
the
good.
guests have arrived. Do you have an invitation?
There you go. Your turn, Rob. Pass down the buck. Please do it. Ah.
Like, I know who the boss really is, and she'll want to speak with me. Isn't that invitation enough?
Go on in.
Yeah!
Send word to the boss you've arrived.
Like, she's gonna die.
We'll be fine.
Just get your drink, girl. You'll see. It's the muse. Sacred bites. And then there's this sacred bite. So wrong. So right. I'm really gonna hate myself.
Bring it on.
Right, let's play. You get a fight today. You're fighting Grace. Time's
For stories, these heroes to me. Each one of them been me.
this.
This time's mine. This time just is mine. Look into me.
What little I was able to hear during that first verse made me think of two kids trying to talk over each other and getting louder and louder.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You currently expecting some all of the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is one. Turn folks to stone, but oh, I because this time I find dine that oozy musy. Why? Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. You're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes.
Rob.
Oh. Kickass run.
Kickass run.
Okay.
Murdering muses.
Let me relax.
I should sound out Athena about your naughty night snacks. Me and Athena need to touch base.
I'm getting quite keen to off that face. Not into.
Haven't you heard? I'm a killer.
Oh, snakes
Kickass
alive. I've killed a few times, you see. I murdered Calliope. Say, would you like to be the this time?
This time is fine.
Fine.
You little girl. No more Hail Mary. We broke the me, you, the killing me.
No,
I do know that you didn't.
kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know you know that me.
No. Fine grace.
To tell her you that I'm what? Bait? Not the feature show. Come on, try. But let's go.
Oh, different.
And the
no.
pan flute.
Not the bloody charms.
You think you can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off? I'm betting you can't.
The lighter was my idea.
Uh-huh.
Rob.
Alright. Alright.
And hello, welcome to the stream.
You're here.
Good.
Nice timing on the arrival, you two.
This place is bigger than I thought. And creepy.
I was glad to have Freddy to protect me.
You ready to talk?
Fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Yeah, did you try to kill,
You can start
Calliope
by
too?
telling me whether you tried to eat Calliope like you just tried to eat me.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her?
No.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Whose turn is it?
Rob.
Astarion said you two met.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I had only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
Did you find out why Calliope was there?
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Mine.
Okay.
Mercy? You mean like the mercy you were gonna show me?
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth. I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Like heroes before you, channeled your inner Perseus and defeated the Gorgon.
Freddy, may I just say what a delight your resourcefulness has proven.
And you're not completely awful, I guess. Pondering the big question, Grace. Do we actually?
Rob.
We're missing something.
She gave us the same story as the Minotaur, but something's still not right. I don't buy it.
How do we catch her in the lie, though?
That's a really good question.
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
I trust that little adventure was useful to you, Grace?
If I may. Yeah, let's not be a dick.
We'll see. Thanks for coming.
Anything I can do to help?
Aww.
Well then, you have a pressing matter of investigation, and I will leave you to it.
Ooh.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse?
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
Rob.
Have the idols stayed secret.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline. Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah, you're right.
What do you know about the gods?
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today, or who they ever were.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe. Who do you want to hear about?
I could be an asshole. It's me.
Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there's never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Me? I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes you think about what's been lost. But also, what might still be out there.
Now it's your turn.
Ask about Apollo.
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Aden.
Whose turn?
Yours.
Okay. Let's ask about Calliope.
Do you know anything about the muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9. Though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess. She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Not being as wise as advertised is on brand for her, then.
Athena was kind of a bitch. But then again, that was a lot of the Greek gods anyways.
Honestly, over the course of this entire game, I'm kind of shocked we can't ask Apollo about his twin sister.
That's right, he did have a twin sister.
Artemis.
Yeah.
I know more about Roman mythology. Or Roman history, I should say. Ancient Roman history. But it does talk about the rape of Persephone. But rape not in the way that we would think of the term rape today. Back then, rape was more about kidnapping.
Yep.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry, she created Winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
Well, at the least, she was a demigod, because she was the daughter of Demeter.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke in other stories, she wanted to create mass genocide of the entire universe.
Oh, yeah. 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 Still mad that we didn't get that in the HD version of that game. We don't get they didn't add on the fight that they cut.
You know,
you're supposed to be able to fight the god of sleep, or the god of dreams.
Since you just brought it up, because I've noticed lately, at least last time I checked the PlayStation Store, you can get some PSP games to play on PS5
and PS4, yeah.
But so far, none of the God of War games have been switched over.
That's because they already have their HD collection.
Oh, well. But
then again,
which, by the way, speaking of Chains of Olympus, that game is heavily referenced in the DLC for Valhalla.
For Valhalla.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok's Valhalla DLC. Which they really did a good job with that.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and ask about Pan.
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're dead for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greek?
Sorry. This time around, we never learned that Pan was the reason why Medusa went there in the first place.
Didn't really pay attention to that.
That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols. And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere, and no one would know.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
Yeah, it's cool, right? I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
Hey, guys. Shelly says hi.
Hi, Shelly.
Hello.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
The top one.
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Kaz Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
I should
apologize
really
about that.
apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your... Or two, we get back to it, and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
Do we have to?
Do you guys want to call it?
Yeah, let's call it.
Okay. I could hear you guys yawning and getting sleepy, so... It's all good. I gotta brush my teeth. Ugh. All this pop that I've had tonight and chips. My teeth feel gross. Anyway.
I've been doing my best not to drink soda.
Yeah, JR and I've been trying to do that too. He's lost a lot of weight from it. Now he's a skinny bitch. I'm not, though. Nothing's happened for me. But I haven't tried, really. But I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying to drink more water. And getting back to drinking that. I only drink, like, pop maybe once a day. Or, like, I have a bottle of pop and that's it. Used to be, I just drink Coke and exclusively and not drink anything else. But I've stopped that. I usually drink water or juice, but I like pop with meals. It just tastes better. Or soda for you folk out there. I'm from the Midwest. Anyway. You weirdos. End screen's up.
Okay, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it if you guys can. Please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, it's all in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See you around.
And on the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Aden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. We normally stream every Friday and Saturday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and if you want to check out some of our previous playthroughs or episodes, we have them permanently archived on the Novakast YouTube channel. What kinds of hijinks will we get into next time? Who fucking knows? But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.